my microphone stopped working. Okay. Anyways, so I haven't really done much besides work, and I had a nice family fun day at work. Technically we weren't working. We were having fun. Ultraman, no. Ultraman just knocked over the thing that just knocked him over. Why'd you do that? My hand sanitizer. I have to pick that up. Dang you, Ultraman. Yeah, I got a little Ultraman toy there, sitting there watching me play games. So that's always fun. Alright, so, well, I'm not going to repeat everything I just said because that was a whole 10 minutes of me talking and not actually having the microphone on. So that's embarrassing. So we're going to go into the game. I'm playing Avowed, and this is actually one of my favorite games. It's not too complex, but it's got enough charm to it that I actually really like it. So let's go ahead and do it. So I have replayed a little bit because I wanted to kind of get back into the swing of the game. So I replayed the last part of the game and also kind of jiggled my skills around to see what I would like. So I'm actually going to play a completely different character this time. I'm going to change my race, probably gender, play style, but last time I really didn't use any magic. And I mostly just played a ranger class, so all ranged weapons. I tried bow, and I didn't really use it, so I mostly just used the guns, dual pistols, and arquebus. Honestly, kind of overpowered. They were extremely powerful. So I'm not going to actually use them this time. I am deciding to use bow and wands and magic. So no melee this time. I did use melee before. No melee this time. So I'm gonna have to focus on dodging. Also, yeah, I'm not gonna use blocking either, so no shields. So I'm gonna have to get good at dodging. With the guns, you really don't have to dodge actually, because they basically instantly kill everything. So I'm going to do New Game Plus because I don't know how this is going to work. But this is the save that I made the other day. So I'm going to select it. You can start your New Game Plus adventure with the same characters before, or you can create a new character with different appearance, background, and name. Your total ability and attribute points remain the same regardless of which option is selected. I had to cough there. I do like that I can change myself, so I'm going to do that.
Aora, a world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel, in a cycle of reincarnation, watched over by the gods.
So this game is based on the Pillar of Eternity.
Gods, some of whom love us more than others. Your home, the Adiran Empire, is treasured by Wodica, Our Lady of Law and Vengeance, the burned queen. But our goddess has lately turned her eyes from us, and our empire has suffered revolts, famines, challenges to rightful rule. We lack a common purpose, but we could find it in the living lands, a rich and lawless island settled by fugitives, wanderers, exiles, and us. Yet the more we free this place from danger, the more the land fights back. And now, as our colonists crowd into Paradise, the last safe city, the locals find themselves crowded out. Many years ago, you were born to a family in our Adiran Empire, and in a rare turn of the wheel, you came into this world a godlike, touched by a patron god in the womb. To some, a blessing; to many, an abomination. You grew up an outsider, but I saw potential in you. Potential and an opportunity. And within my court, you found purpose. Now I call upon your vow to our empire and name you my envoy. Venture forth in the name of your homeland and secure our future.
I like how he has this whole spiel, but I feel nothing for this kingly guy. Alright, so I'm going to change myself. This is my original appearance. I kind of went all out on the godlike features. So I'm going to change how I look. It doesn't ultimately matter. I guess. I also don't know if there's any nudity, so I'll have to watch out for that. Let's see. Definitely gonna change the... Wait a second. I was not able to choose anything besides elf and human before. We got male, female. Both have perception and resolve, which is pretty nice. We got dwarves here, humans, elves, obviously, and Amawa, which are kind of like almost like the orcs of the Pillars of Fraternity world, or in this case, Avowed. But I'm gonna play a Warlock. That's actually what I believe. No, actually, I played a dwarf in Pillars of Fraternity. But I do like the Warlands. It's just for that playthrough, it didn't really match my playstyle. Skin tone. I am blue. How do I make it more brown? So that's... yeah, okay. That kinda almost matches my fur. If I was able to play as a wild Orlan, I'd be able to have more fur. I guess it ultimately doesn't matter too much. So for the godlike features, something like not very intrusive, I guess. Maybe something that'd be covered by my hair. How do I choose nothing? Actually, if I can get this, but it's different color, I think that'd be cool. I mean, ultimately, it doesn't really matter. I don't see my character's face anyways. Trying to see what matches my pony character. Is that work? Hair. So the hair is just kind of weird. Yeah, none of these really match my style. Although I kind of like the crystals. It's kind of neat. It's like Godzilla. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Alright, hair. We don't really need hair because I'm already furry. But I guess... Oh, I didn't choose color. Let's see here. I can just go all the way over fast. Okay. It changes my head hair too. Interesting. Alright, highlights, gold. I don't really know how that changes that. Kind of like the actually. So that makes it a little bit different, honestly. Kind of weird looking. Hair highlights. Oh wait, that's hair root. Shoot. I missed it. Okay, so the root is make the highlight. Didn't actually change it. So it definitely didn't actually change anything if I do it like this. I mean, it's kind of the same. Alright, that's fine. And you can't even see the facial features. That's fine. Facial hair, nothing. Alright, eye size, that's fine. Eye glow. Glowing eyes. That's creepy. I kind of like glowing eyes. It's definitely interesting. Doesn't matter because I can't really see them. Face shape. Yeah, doesn't matter. Ears. bigger the better. Oh, I apparently can't change meter size. Oh, okay. I guess it doesn't really matter for OLEDs. Alright, complexion, nothing. Oops. I don't actually care about lipstick, so I'm not gonna worry about that. I also don't really care about eyeliner that much. Can't see it regardless, so. Because of my fur, yeah, can't really see it. Makeup can barely be seen. It's kind of silly. Yeah, it doesn't really stand out. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Next, alright, so I chose Vanguard Scout for my last character. So, dialogue provides unique background provides unique dialogue options and determines your starting weapon. All equipment and abilities are available to you regardless of background. So I do like this one. But I guess I could do the Arcane Scholar. So after graduating with honors from Bragan Hill Academy, he published treaties on soul lineages that threatens the legitimacy and draw the ire of a local lord. And had you arrested the Emperor Naveen and recruited you to the archives of the Imperial Court, your mind is bottomless well of occult knowledge, legal precedent, and historical observation and poetry. You've forgotten more than most people ever learn. Which is interesting. Yeah, I'll do that one. This one's kind of weird, but also not too bad. But I also don't like deception, so alright, let's see. Attributes. So these are the attributes that I chose, I think, at the previous game. So I pretty much stopped when I wasn't able to get more than a few points. So basically when it stops going up 2% or more, then I was like, oh, I'm just gonna. Alright, so I don't ultimately need intellect. Maximum range is nice, but do intellect for now. Alright, so 10, 10, 7. And I think the New Game Plus actually allows me to get more points, so that will be nice. I do not actually remember what played on before, whether it was normal or regular. I'll have it on normal. Right. Display identifier in character sheet. Nah, don't need it. Display godlike hair features. Sure. Set ability points. I don't want that. No. I'll keep the ability points I did. So if I could see what my ability points are, that would be nice. But let's confirm. All right, here we are, the Living Lands. Look at that cute little bugger. Oh, jeez.
What do you know of the Living Lands?
Not much.
The rumors and tales are so vexing, they cannot be true. And yet they are. Those untamed wilds, overgrown with the most curious wonders and the most dreadful abominations. There beats a dark pulse within the heart of that soil. Something vile stirs beneath the earth, seething with rot and decay. A corruption growing beyond everything it touches. Its foul tendrils reach towards us, to lash out at the Empire itself. I command you, go to the Living Lands, find the roots, and if necessary, sever them. You are my envoy. Remember your vow. The hopes of an empire rest upon you.
You don't really give me the whole kingly competence there. Kind of sound a little bit evil. I have no way of knowing that though, because we don't ever talk about the Deer Empire. They're also not really elaborated too much on in the Pillars of Eternity games either. I have no idea how different this will be in New Game Plus. Probably more different. Hey, fellow Orla.
Boy, over here.
Our fellow passengers didn't make it.
You're alive! Thank the gods I pulled you out the wreck when I did. I wasn't about to let the Emperor's envoy die on my watch.
It'll take more than a shipwreck to kill me.
At least the journey's not completely lost. I heard the cannons. I couldn't... We...
Let's start with names. Who are you?
The name's Garrick, ma'am. Quarter gunner, 3rd Adiran Fleet.
I owe you for saving my life.
Just doing my job. It's an honor to serve with you.
Clearly
I've
you
been
know.
here before. We've got an outpost on this island, but
This place is abandoned.
maybe better off if it were. I saw Flash's envoy. It weren't the storm that wrecked our ship. It was cannon fire. and it could only have come from that fort up the hill. It makes no sense. No one fires on their own countrymen, unless...
What happened to my pixels? It's in HD now. They didn't realize we were Adiran, or they weren't Adiran themselves.
That's what I'm afraid of too. In the meantime, you survived. That means we're not scuppered yet. As long as you're here, the Emperor's mission can still go ahead.
Right. The Emperor sent me to investigate a soul plague.
Then I know the place to start. Adir's got an embassy in the port of Paradis. Once we make it there, we can regroup, figure out what to do next. I hate to say it, but the fort's probably our only chance of escape. We need supplies, and if our troops have been captured, they'll need our help.
Follow me. We'll get through this together.
Thank you. I'll keep you safe. Those boards up there look old. A good hit and we can be on our way.
Alright, fair
Take
enough.
that dagger. It's no good to any of our crew anymore. At least some supply survived, for all the good it does.
Well, these poor sods didn't. Got, looks like a human and a Moa here. How many else that I can see? Alright, so I should theoretically still have my spells. I don't need the tutorials, thank you. Yeah. I don't need the tutorials, stop it. Okay, so this is a new game plus, so I was able to carry over some of the stuff that I had. Doesn't look like I have everything. So that's fine. Let's see. Oh, this one actually could be pretty useful because I can summon a specter. Unless I have my spells, I don't really need it. Oh, jeez. I did keep all these, didn't I? Cool. Alright. Let me see. So I'm playing as a wizard now, so let's see. Let's see what I can go with. Mostly using lightning powers. Ability cast speed would be good. Not gonna parry. Let's see. I guess the dodge distance might be nice. And extra might is always a good thing. Oh, that gives essence and dodge distance. Ooh, and even more dodge distance, actually. Plus dexterity, which could be useful. Ooh, that increases dodge distance even more. But let's see. Health, dodges and move speed, dexterity, dodge distance. Dodging has a 10% chance to restore 20 essence. That's interesting. Maximum essence, experience smaller hit reactions. Dodge distance and constitution. Now, I don't really care about constitution because I got plenty of healing items. I do like these. I'm gonna do. I think the other stuff I'm just gonna, I guess, just put in storage for now. Maybe some of these I'll keep if I need to, but like this one I kind of might keep. Alright, so what gloves do I want? Let's see. I'm not gonna need reload speed because I'm gonna use a bow and a wand, so those don't actually reload. Critical damage is nice, but I don't necessarily need it. Hits deal 5% extra bleed damage. I don't know if that'll actually be every hit or like magic might. Maybe? I don't know. See? We got frost damage, fire damage, frost damage, power attack and light. I do actually use shock, but if I ever decided to do unarmed, I guess this could be useful. I don't need that. Alright, so I don't actually have any frost damage spells, but I'll keep this on me just in case. Alright, and I forget exactly which of these I can use. Oh, cool. I actually kept these. I don't care about the poison. So, plus currency is nice. Breathe fire. That's interesting. I don't know how powerful that would be. Okay, so, but, let's see, fire damage, chance to jump to nearby enemies could be useful. Although, the summoning things are also pretty nice. Slowly regenerate essence while close to a companion. Ooh. That actually would be very nice. A potion cures all conditions. Man. Might is nice. Intellect is also nice. Attack damage and critical hit with pistol pistols. Now, I'm not going to actually use them, but I will keep that on me just in case because I do have my articles. Transcendent Suffering. I don't know if I actually want to use this because this would double the damage to me. It's also melee only, so. Constitution, damage reduction against beast. Let's see, I can have 2 rings. I do have 2 rings. Critical hits deal poison damage. Damage against beasts and others. This one might be nice. Okay, so let's see here. Accumulation's nice, but I don't care about that. AoE damage is nice too. I don't actually need this because I have magic. Critical hit chance increases with total wealth. Well, that's useless for right now. Damage with ranged weapons. I mean, I'm using ranged weapons, so that's nice. Ability cast speed and minus cast cost. That'd actually be very nice. Regeneration might be nice, but I think for now, let's put that away. Right there. And there. Alright, so trinkets and amulets, I think, are... Yep. They're single only. Alright. I think I got good enough choices there. Emperor's orders. Envoy. Our ambassador in the Living Land sent warning of unrest and brewing conflict in the port city of Paradise. Most worrisome of all, rumors of the Dream Scourge, a plague that corrupts its victims in body and soul. The Court of Adir is much disturbed by these unwelcome developments, any of which could threaten the stability of our interests in the frontier. Therefore, you are named a loyal servant of the Adirian Empire, who travels with the authority of the throne. Grant you the privilege and immunity to dispense our laws as you see fit and remove all obstacles by any means. So I'm gonna not care about the dagger. So, got my gun, I've got my sword and shield. But, gun time. Sets. Okay. Now look around here. So.
Ah, well. Don't suppose they were using that either.
Quartermaster and the man at arms got buried there, but everybody else is just lying dead. So, it's not great. Alright, so it's going to take me a little bit to get back in the swing of things, because it's been over a year since I've played this. It is a very beautiful game. What's this? Eat all the plants I can get.
No! The fort's lit their distress beacon! We've got to hurry! Should have been watching their back.
Wonder how far my jolting touch goes. Oh, it's actually got a pretty good range. Okay, that I probably shouldn't have used.
Zara, Haven't the troops been...
I forgot what spells I had. Okay, well that seems like a bot. Which kind of... I'm going to report that person for spam. Yep, that's, be gone. Damn you interrupting my bullshit.
Come on, the fort's up ahead.
I'm supposed to be able to reach in essence by standing near my... Oh wow, that is extremely small.
Tripwire!
Hey, where are my spells? Josh. Why? Okay. So I got my perks already set up. Why do I only have 3 spells? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think I might have to put them on my bar here. Right. Bind to this.
Watch yourself.
Oh, jeez.
No healer about.
I didn't realize that there was a thing here.
How many of these damn things are there?
You are probably more knowledgeable than I am.
Springberries, good. Those should rally us.
Yes. I thought you said that there was a tripwire. There was. And I ran into it. Because I stopped like right before it and then forgot about it when I unpaused. Oh shit, looks like they're all dead.
Gods, it's a bloodbath. They've torn the place apart from the inside. Did they? Were they fighting each other? Envoy, I don't like this.
Alright. Lowell visited for a 3rd time this week, comes nearly every day now, says insects keep crawling on him, asks for unguent that will repel them. Inspected him every time and found no evidence of bites. Abrasions from scratching getting worse. Sibyllin brought in by Emmerich and Gledenfall found her unconscious near empty bottle of sleeping draught, administered a medic. When she felt well enough to talk, complained of hallucinations every time she closed her eyes. Riordan showed signs of malnourishment, refuses food, claims Emmerich is trying to poison him. Let's discuss this with Captain. Why these behavioral changes? Is it the Adra? Starting to think I should sleep with my lancet at night. Don't have a key. Damn you, he took all the keys. Nothing. Damn. He got killed by a falling door even. They definitely couldn't have, couldn't have done this themselves, for sure. Definitely seems like they've seen better days.
I remember some of the soldiers praying around that Adra pillar. Hope it helped their souls find the beyond.
We rise from slumber. Is it you?
Yes, yes, it is me. Pillars of Eternity, which is actually what the previous games were called. Adra is a green crystal found throughout the known world, emerging from the crusts of Aora in the shape of iconic pillars. We cherish Adra, build our temples around it, study its potential as an energy source. But Adra is so much more. When we die, Adra is the road on which our souls travel into the beyond. When our souls are ready to return, Adra shines a lantern guiding us from death into life. When you find yourself in the presence of Adra, take a moment to ponder your place in the Great Wheel. Consider who you are, who you were, who you are, and who you can be. Take that. The door's locked.
These used to be nice quarters.
Stedman's log, first entry. It's over for Farron. They caught him. Tried to stow away in Dawnshore. Poor bastard. They all know the punishment for desertion is death. Not sure how Winterbrand heard about it. From the sound of things, she's ready to come over here and hang me by my thumbs. Siblin is in tatters. I'd long suspected the two were soft on each other. Alfar heard her muttering the bond is shorn last night. Should keep an eye on her. Called stink I asked for this post. Could have been hunting on the estate near Glenfath. More fool me of trying to make something myself. Siblins log, second entry. Frigate arrived from high ground, enough gunpowder barrels and siege equipment aboard to arm an entire regiment. They assumed we'd take stock and send it on to Paradise, but the manifest says we're to keep it here until told otherwise. Sensed it in the air at mess. Everyone's eating slowly and avoiding the subject. No one wants to be responsible for it. What does command think we need to defend ourselves against? We're an outpost. We deal with pirates. We don't need ballistics for that. I hope until told otherwise comes sooner rather than later. I don't like sitting on gunpowder. Someone's liable to lose a foot.
How could our own people sink to this?
Wow. They became artists. Jailer's bill. Blood stains on the corner of a scratchy, hastily written list that seems to correspond to the cages sitting nearby. Herein those convicted. Fisk laying traps. Goad 4 applied to detonate the gunpowder barrels. Woodbine subversive activities. Beckett, thinking thoughts of my wife. Riordan, stabbed Emmerich. Alfhart, stole my apple. Lowell, cursing me with his eyes. Hold until death. Well, I think they all went crazy. Especially the guys that were left in charge. Why is my gun glowing so brightly in here? It's like the brightest gun ever. Fort Northridge storage key. Storage key. Okay, actually we can use that. And now we can parkour and stuff. Type, light, medium, heavy, reflects the intensity and recovery time of your reactions to enemy attacks. Heavier armor, the greater stability against incoming attacks. Alright, so we got useless weapons. The legendary stuff I've got is way better. Although, I guess it could be useful for selling, maybe. Probably end up going with light armor or medium armor. That way I can cast more spells. Yeah, well, I guess there was really nothing in there. That looks dangerous. Mad soldiers rambling. Another dream last night. Mushrooms growing in my breastplate. Tear them out, tear them out. Never find this. The roots grow from the head.
Roots? Why is she talking about roots?
Well, she has mushrooms on her face. So, you know, maybe that has something to do with it. Hey. Did I get hurt by standing over there? How did I get hurt? I guess I'll use this. Yeah. Sorbs here.
Now you
Worth and run!
hit it with everything you've got. I thought I had your back. Guess you've got mine.
Eggplant. Oh, an extra essence. There it is.
Surely there's a way to clear those brambles.
There is, if we had a fire weapon.
Ah, up there. Margarine's Fury. That'll do it. Burn right through the brush. If we can get it down, that is.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything that has fire damage at the moment. Oh, just frost.
Is someone there? Over here! Help! I'm locked in! Oh, about time. Oh, gods! What's the matter with your face? Stay back. I'm not catching whatever's on your head.
Easy. She's a godlike.
You mean a god gave you that face? Touched your soul and everything?
That's right.
Never seen one of your kind before. I always heard folks say you were blessed. Looks more like a curse to me.
Well, that's just rude. Well, if I knew which god blessed me, I would ask them.
They never talked to you? Huh. They must not like you very much.
That's the Imperial envoy you're talking to. Show some respect.
The Imperial? Shite, I should have known you were a Deerans too. Funny you survived while all your friends here went belly up.
Well, we almost didn't. We were shipwrecked.
One less Aderan ship, as far as I'm concerned. Adir's had their boot on Paradise since their first soldiers came.
'Cause the place is pure chaos.
Did you not think we liked it that way? I have to smuggle just to get anything past your damn checkpoints.
Well, I had nothing to do with that. Can't you give me the benefit of the doubt?
I'm trying. Your friend's the one picking a fight with me.
Paradisans will knife you in the back over a dirty look.
At least we don't go mad and slaughter each other.
Could the soldiers have had the soul plague the Emperor sent me to investigate?
The day I came, I noticed the guards talking gibberish. Then the killing started. They went wild. Stabbed their mates in their sleep.
And you saw all that from your cell, did you?
I heard it, all right. When the storm came, they fired the cannons. Their faces changed. That soldier in here tried to strangle me. I had to defend myself.
The storm made them go mad?
I've got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't make sense. What if she murdered that soldier and she's just trying to cover it up?
Well, let's hear her out before we decide.
Look, we don't have to like each other, but we can all get out alive. I left my boat at the edge of the island. It should still be there.
Excellent. Let me just find the key to the cell.
Envoy, I've tangled with Paradisan smugglers before. She'd say just about anything to get out of that cell. Her story's full of holes. What if the boat's not there? What if she turns on us?
For fuck's sake, be reasonable. Don't listen to him.
Well, I don't know if you're guilty or not, and, well, I just don't care.
Gods, that's the sanest thing I've heard all day.
Let's go find that key.
It's in the warden's room. They blocked it off when things went south. You can find a way in, though. You seem smart.
If we live to regret this...
Oh, shush. You damn paranoid bastard. Alright, so we gotta go up. Now let's see if there's any other... I'd like to be able to get that, whatever it is. It's barred. Let me get the key and... Yeah. Ooh, I almost didn't make it. That would give me 100% food poisoning. Alrighty. So, got a bow there, which is nice. That guy got fucking shot in the face. I like the rhythm of the bows. It's definitely weaker than the bow or
Nice work.
definitely weaker than my gun, but it's fine. But yeah. Found the key. Chunk chunk. Day 1. Prisoner apprehended at loading dock outside Fort Northreach, detained immediately under suspicion of extra-legal activity, moved to hold cell within the fort for further questioning. Demeanor sullen and defiant, refused to verbally engage with guards. Day 2. Prisoner offers standard rations of water, told guard to perform obscene activity with the food. Second guard performed routine patrol 2 hours later and observed the rations had nonetheless been eaten. Day 3, prisoner questions about purpose of her visit to Fort Northreach, admitted she came to move some goods, refused to specify what kind, denied any connection to Paradis and rebels, but expressed a clear contempt for Adir and sympathy for the rebel cause. When pressed, told interrogator to go at each height. Disciplined accordingly, returned to holding cell. Okay, as promised.
At least you got around to trusting me eventually.
Yeah. Have you killed this guard in self-defense? Well, I guess I'll believe you.
Ha! Not bad.
Looks like I can go that way.
The Deeren soldiers don't massacre each other. They just don't. Something caused this.
Is there a way I can get in there? Probably not.
To think they turned on each other like dogs. I can't fathom.
They were bastards when they came here. All it took was time.
But adherents, we respect each other. We're raised to follow the rules.
What's the matter? Upset your kin are no better than anyone else.
Don't look like there's any loot down there, so we're just gonna move on.
Stay in the tall grass. We can get the drop on them.
Strike blind. Did your god give you that power too?
Are you sure you don't know who's godlike you are? More coming. Stay down and don't get us killed.
Worth and wrath!
Make don't work again!
Okay. Magic. is pretty powerful. Alright, looks like there's some up there. Can't get those plants, but that's fine. Let's see if we can get up to that. Trout. That's just kind of weird. Let's see. So we gained a point. So we go that into intellect, maybe? It's always a nice bonus to have some more resistance. Abilities, let's see. Set all 23 spells. Let's go with poison, extra damage, sharpshooter, increased weak point damage. It scales with the number of consecutive weak point hits. I don't know if that will work with wands. Yeah, we could try it, I guess, but there's nothing else really down here. Yeah, I'll go with that. That's fine. So that would be good against bosses, I think. Ooh, there's treasure. I think I can actually sprint her basically. That guy got frozen. Hey, wand.
Hope there's a fire spell in there. To make quick work of the brambles.
Yeah, probably is. Let's go with wield that and the wand.
Those look dry. Oh, damn it. Of course I didn't bring a flint.
Commander's fury. Look.
So I do like that I can have my spells on the side and grimoire spells.
We've got the high ground. How should we do this? Magic's the flashy choice, I suppose. Mind your left side!
Left side!
La fiancée!
Wish I had a healing spell or something. That'd be nice.
I've seen ruins like these. Wonder what they are. Maybe nobody knows.
Paradisans call them godless. Some kind of people who came here long ago.
Alright. Let me get my... Wait, actually, just heal, I think. Yeah, good.
I tried to tell them. Why wouldn't they listen? You can't kill me. No one can kill me. I'll swim across the sea.
I knew it. Whatever's on their faces, it gets into their heads.
I'm no expert on soul plagues, but whatever you came here to find, I'd say you found it.
Well, now I get why you were scared of my face.
It's uncanny.
No, it isn't. You're a godlike. He's... well, look at him. He's sick.
Who disturbs us?
Did you kill those soldiers?
They stung at me. They wanted to prune my bowels. I was defending myself.
Steady yourself, please. We're only trying to help.
You're wasting your breath. He's gone.
You tread in the orchard.
Your logs mentions desertion and siege equipment. What started this?
They sent orders for fire. I should have been free to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers! Their venom stains my blade.
He can barely string a thought together. How could he have killed everyone?
He couldn't. Not like this. He's just the last one standing.
Trespassers!
This is no unease in the mind. I suspect dark magic is at work.
Hypocrites! They bring the night and call it cleansing flame. And you return death to us.
Envoy, this could come to blows. Keep your guard up.
Feed the roots, kill the rot.
You're gonna regret this.
Worse and rot!
Oh, Jesus.
seek!
Damn you.
Lava beyond seek!
That's the stuff! Probably some noble who bought his commission. Now look at him.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but at least he's not suffering.
Stedman Rock. Yesterday I received word that one of your scouts was caught in Dawnshore attempting to board a Cocker ship bound for the Deadfire. I doubt this news to you. I also doubt you're unaware is that this is your third instance of desertion in the past month. I realize your post grants you greater responsibility than your position as a third son accustomed you to, but there will be consequences if you cannot keep your troops in line. The Emperor is watching. See to it you impress the importance of duty upon your charges. Well, it's probably okay. This is where we came. Or no, we came from that way. Looks like there's a treasure up there somewhere. So I'm not sure how to get up there. I think it has to be from that way. Yes, okay. I'm gonna put on that ring that I never thought that I was gonna use. Put it on left. That way I can get a little bit of healing.
Closer, we twine. You have returned. We felt your presence like dew on a leaf. We wake. Heed us.
Envoy, you alright? Can you hear me?
I heard a voice.
A voice? What did it say?
It said I returned here.
Now your envoy's losing it.
No, I think something in the address spoke to her.
People can have spiritual experiences near Adra, can't they?
Not like this. I've been round Ardra my whole life, and it never spoke to me.
I don't think it spoke to anyone. Not even godlikes.
That's some gift.
Well, it's never happened before.
Maybe they're... Never mind. We've got to get to Paradise.
The boat's just up ahead.
Gods, I hope you're telling the truth.
This way.
There's nothing in there. I don't know why I always have the option to break things if there's nothing in it. Darn, I can't do it.
Roach! There it is.
Thank the gods it's still here. Get on.
There, in the distance. It's Paradise. So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
My name's Alora, you know.
Well, I'm glad we took a chance on you.
Thanks. I've enjoyed not being dead.
Look, if this is the soul plague the Emperor sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop it, no matter what it takes.
I'd heard rumours about folk changing out in the hinterlands. I thought they were just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
It's neither curse nor illness. The first step is to identify the cause.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
Will you get on before I leave without you?
Aye, onward to Paradise.
Onwards.
Never thought I'd be glad to sail here with a smuggler.
If anyone asks, you never met me. Look, I'll no thank you for showing basic decency, but you saved my life. That counts for something. To me, anyway.
What will you do after this?
Try to survive. Same thing I do every day. There are always crews looking for hands. I'll find more work somewhere.
Do all the locals dislike adherents?
Not all of them, but it's not a great way to make friends. Give Paradisans a chance. That's why they came here in the first place.
Anything I should know, Paradise?
Try not to get killed. Nah, I'm kidding. Just don't go around acting like you own the place. All right?
Okay, goodbye.
Hope we don't run into each other. Still, take care of yourself.
Suppose this is where I leave you then.
Oh, why not?
I owe you my life, envoy. I won't soon forget what you did.
What will you do now?
I don't know. It's all just sinking in. I hope the folks at the embassy know where to find a good, strong drink.
Where do I find the embassy?
You don't have to. Just go up the pier. I imagine they've sent someone official-like to take you there.
Must be nice, eh?
Anything I should look out for?
Well, it's the Living Land's biggest port. People come from all over. Not all of them are Adir's friends.
Wonder why?
You'll be fine. After the fort, I figure you can survive anything.
Goodbye, Garrett. Good luck.
Same to you. You'll make the Emperor proud. I'm sure of it.
Maybe. Or maybe not. I might be a big disappointment. Who knows? Hello, friend.
These docks are reserved for the Imperial Envoy.
You know, if you just tell me where the claviger is, I'd get out of your hair.
He's out on official... Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And she's late. Probably died at sea. Good riddance.
Actually, I am the Imperial Envoy.
Oh, you are?
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
Oh, just point me to the embassy and I'll be out of your way.
Uh-oh. Get ready to be disappointed.
forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger.
Yeah, who or what is a claviger?
Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradise's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
They left town at the same time?
Well, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting.
Well, I do have a missive to deliver from the Emperor.
I'm sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him.
Where did you say they went? Because I've got an idea.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up?
Excellent. You could be the brawn to my brains.
See, Cynric? I knew someone would appreciate me for me.
Kai, before you go, I just hate to send the Envoy out there. The wilderness is no place for a scholar. Make sure she comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
Before I head out, what's this about the Steel Garrote?
The Steel Garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say.
The situation here must be dire if the Garrote's involved.
That's certainly what they'd like you to believe. Sounds like their reputation back home in Adir isn't any better than it is here.
Nope, not at all. What did they do in here?
You tell me, Envoy. The Adirans came to our shores with their soldiers, their bureaucrats, and their cult of murderers. Asking a lot of nosy questions is a good way to end up with a knife in your back.
Well, I never met one in the flesh.
They're an order of religious cutthroats, sharpening their blades for the glory of the burned queen. Oof, creepy bunch, too. Who needs enemies when you have friends like the Steel Garrote? Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you.
Great. Something to look forward to.
They say she fell in battle in the Deadfire, and death spat her back out.
Well, anyways, the ambassador could be in danger. We have to get moving.
I admire your eagerness, Envoy. Just don't rush into danger too quickly, all right?
Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does.
Alright. So, we've got our new companion, Kai. He's actually voiced by the VA for Garrus from Mass Effect, so that's... And a few NPCs in Fallout games as well, which is interesting. Alright, so he's basically a mercenary. He uses a sword and a blunderbuss. So he's not a very...
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on,
Yes.
let's get you some fresh air.
I didn't realize how short I was until I stood next to Kai. He's really tall. That's fine.
Pargrunen left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
City's getting crowded. Pretty soon the Adirans will outnumber us 3-1.
Let's go look around for some treasure.
Think, dimwit. He's nice and cozy in the ambassador's pocket. That's enough for now.
Sorry,
We gotta
treasure
listen.
down there. Upgrade materials. Always useful. Looks like there's a way around. I did not mean to. Anyways, I think we can go around this way. Shouldn't be right.
Aye, aye.
Andy. Just go back around here so we can try and find more loot. At least
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
I suppose so. There are some Parbunan ruins to the north, just across the river from the Strangles. The Parbunan are said to have left behind many treasures.
Very good. I will remember. You will be justly compensated upon my return.
Yeah, sure. Just be careful, right? The land.
Alright, so I think that this would be... we got some, actually, some nice, there's a quest
The
here.
living lands are a dangerous place. A new
I can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
There's something I can help with.
How hard could it be to find a watcher?
Surely there's an address registry in the city's archives you could consult.
That's a long way to walk. Oh well. The house is probably a loss by now.
Why do you need someone who can read souls?
I'm clearly under some kind of curse. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do?
Hold on, why would Zorips invade your house?
Why do they do anything? They've probably eaten all my food and destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out?
Who's they?
The militia. They're scared of some plague. At least that's what they say. I wonder if it's really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
I'll see what I can do about those Zorips.
Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them.
You'll get your cabin back, that's a promise.
Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
We'll do that eventually. So. Damn it. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. Alright, so... I mean, that's kind of sort of on the way, but the main quest is that way. So, let's go and look at the,
What harm could some...
Welcome to Dawnshore, traveler. My name is Dagerda. You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. If you're looking for a weapon or a shield, talk to Walter over there. Just don't expect much.
You don't seem to like Vulture much, do you?
I like him just as much as one should like an ex-husband, and not 1 ounce more.
There's a sadness in your voice when you say that.
Is there? It's possible. But I think what we had is very much in the past. To be honest, stranger, I'm not inclined to go into it. He knows what he did. And let's leave it at that.
Let's see what you got here. You got ingredients, potions. I only have enough for like 1 potion, but I'm not gonna worry with that. Let's see. I could sell a bunch if I really wanted to. Oh, these are all in my... I think. No, these are all in my inventory. I don't know. Oh, I can toggle my stash. Alright, so I'm not planning to use the gun or sword. Shield. I could sell them, I guess, but let's see. Could sell a whole bunch of these. But most of these are uniques, and I don't want to waste. Like some of them, I'm like probably never gonna use, but they're not bad. Yeah, I don't know if I should sell my uniques. Though I would get some good early cash, I guess. Like these ones I don't necessarily need. And I'm not gonna block. We'll keep the weapons just in case. I mean, I don't necessarily need them, but oh, so I can't use all of the spells if it's not in my if I don't have the Grimoire Mastery. Interesting. Oh, so this is an axe. Oh, interesting. But I'm not gonna use melee.
Protect that pretty face. Armor and shields for sale, Envoy.
How'd you know I'm the envoy?
Heading out to the wilds? Make sure you have everything you need. You don't wanna...
Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. I don't mind him. What are you interested in?
Are you and Kai old friends?
Yeah, some of the oldest in Paradise. He's a headache, but that's because you want him to come back alive.
So you do care.
I lied to the Garrote for you. Do I have to spell it out?
Let's see what you got. Plate armor, Leafer's gloves. Plate armor, plate armor. None of these are really useful. But intimidating feline codpiece. Oh. I don't think I have that. Sure, I'll buy the location. Mazda spent a fortune on the Stalgar codpiece to spice things up in the bedroom. Now he's dead on account of a weak heart. I want nothing to do with that tasteless, though brutally effective garment, so I leave it to the gods to find a worthy bearer. Okay. Interesting. It's okay. We got some pelts and we got lockpicks. Do I have lockpicks? I might as well buy them. I'll buy some pelts too. Alright, here we are. I don't actually know.
What harm could some new armor do?
Hold on, let me check my inventory. So I cannot break those down.
Look good and...
Time to resupply?
Yeah, I guess so. Alright. So I can't do anything with these. And I don't want them anyways. But most of these I'm just gonna keep. So you have a bunch of things here. I'm gonna keep them in the inventory. Yeah, we're gonna have this. Lurker scale, damage and critical hit damage while below 30% health and crit chance. Chance to avoid a ranged damage plus minus incoming frostfire shock damage. I do get less stamina and essence though, which is a little bit annoying. Alright. Well, this guy clearly is separate.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Volter is here. I don't know what Daggerda told you, but I stake my reputation on every item, and that does still mean something.
I take it you and Daggerda don't get along?
Oh, that's no mystery. My ex-wife is nothing if not direct.
You obviously did something to make her angry.
That's a personal matter, my friend. Suffice it to say, she thinks I threw away something important. And I say I didn't!
Alright, let's see. We got arquebus, hammer, sword, great sword, quarterstaff, axe. Oh, quarterstaffs are a new thing. They are two-handed and slightly. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I would want to use it, to be honest. Grimoire of Flames. Or elements. I already have that. Mace, pistol, shield. I do want another wand, so I'm gonna just go ahead and buy it. So I'm gonna keep the Grimoire of Elements. I'm gonna dual wield wands because it's fun. I have a workbench here. Nice. Alright, so I can't actually upgrade anything because I don't have enough stuff that will be useful. Okay, so my bow and my wand both take the same stuff, but I'm not gonna spend any time upgrading the common stuff. I'm just gonna get the ones that are legendary. I don't know if I'll have multiple legendary ones, but I can definitely try. Apparently my quest is on the copies. Alright, so where is it? It's on the far eastern edge of Dawnshore. Just south of the Watcher's Mirror and north of the Yellow Band Camp. So alright, let's see here. Looking at a website with pictures. So I got the treasure map. And it's, let's see if I'm looking at the map correctly. There's like a river, and then, okay, so it's actually right near Paradise. Paradise is here. So it's roughly here, because I see these are on the map, and so is this. So it's basically down here somewhere. So that's gonna take me a bit to get there, so I'm gonna Go to Strangler. What's this? A letter. You think you have what it takes to stand against me? Come see for yourself. Whether Paradisian native, an Adiran newcomer, or anyone else, you're welcome in my arena. Leave your problems and politics at the threshold unless you want to be next to test my theory. That Kith can fly, but only straight towards the ground, only once. Come to the top of Magrams, I'll say to see what you made of. Okay. Can do that. Eggs. Speed. So I don't know where this place is, but going to assume that it's like somewhere over here. But I'll go find that later. Right now, we're on the main quest. Swoosh. Ooh, another side quest.
Maybe it's superstition, but Audra like this?
I didn't know that you were going to talk. I like side quests.
First getting leaves.
Oh, it's Sansa.
I'd heard a godlike had come to Paradise.
Oh, hey, Sansa. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
But to meet you, what an honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place?
I know you. You mapped the Deadfire. It's actually funny because I do know this guy. Because Sansa was the map maker in Deadfire, and we helped him out. Well, I did on my own.
Ho ho! So you are familiar with my work. It's a pleasure to meet one as cultured as you.
Definitely looks a bit different.
It was arduous work, but I couldn't have done it without help. Speaking of which, listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you?
Let me guess, everything there wants to kill me.
I assume that's a no? Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? A human, about my height.
Haven't done that either.
He must have gone farther than I thought. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him.
By perilous, you mean...
Bandits, smugglers, spiders with eyes as big as plates.
You know how many so-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3, this month.
As I said, if you find him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay you for it. I may even have more work for you.
I see why you're concerned. I'll keep my eye out for him.
When he last wrote, he was mapping the eastern ruins. Take the letter. It might help. If you find him, bring his work to my shop in Paradise Town. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios. Maybe you'll even buy one of my maps.
Alrighty. So... Please report I made it to Usher's Hand intact. I sense we've overestimated how far we can safely explore. We can outfit an entire expeditionary force with the bandits I've encountered on the main road alone. I nearly spent my whole purse bribing my way out of scrapes. To think I used to gripe about the Principe. Never again. Anyway, here now, set up a camp in the cavern while I scout the ruins. I wonder whether anyone of the wayward throngs of Paradise is an expert on dead languages. What are we calling the ancients anyways? Godless? Not much of a name. You think about it, and I'll transcribe. Hope I'm not writing down any curses.
Well, that's our marching orders then.
Well, that's one of them. Oh, Kai has something to say.
Dawnshore is most people's first view of the living lands and last brush with civilization.
Okay, so I think that means that he must be over here. Come over here. Okay, fine. I'll interact. We'll set up camp for now.
You know, for most people, getting sent to the living lands is a punishment. But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
I'm an accomplished scholar of the arcane. The Emperor often turns to me with questions that lack easy answers.
You must have gone through one of Adir's famous academies. I can't imagine you had time for much other than your studies, so tell me, is this your first time getting dirt under your fingernails?
Well, yeah. I look forward to putting my skills to practical application.
A word of advice, then. Practical application in the living lands usually involves a dagger, or bow, or baking mold, if that's all you have on hand. Don't ask. What I really want to know, since hard questions are your specialty, is why the Emperor would send his best scholar all the way to the living lands.
I'm investigating the Dream Scourge.
Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they?
I don't even know who they are.
I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry, these are unusual times.
What do you mean?
I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case.
I've seen how bad it can get. People are right to fear, but that is why I'm here, to find the source to put a stop to it.
I like your confidence, just be careful how you express it. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador.
I can understand the tension. Foreign troops are rarely a welcome sight.
Exactly. Paradise has been quiet lately, but I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course.
Something here calls to me. I don't know what it is, but I feel a connection.
Just be careful where you say that. That's the kind of talk that may get people thinking you've got the Dream Scourge. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again, even if it's just for a while.
Why is the soul plague called the Dream Scourge anyway?
They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge.
fungal growths like mine?
No, Dream Scourge is different. It spreads all over. Still, if you see any new mushrooms sprouting up anywhere unexpected, let me know. Until then, look on the bright side. The Living Lands is filled with people and things that are likelier to kill you first.
That's all. Good night.
We should be safe enough, but I'll take watch, just in case.
So here's the camp. It's pretty small, but we can set up camps in various places, including I have a mirror to alter my appearance if I wish to.
I haven't seen this much excitement in a while. Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you, Envoy.
Thanks. We got bells to, you know, make noise if people try to get in. We got our beds, and we got crafting things. Also, I got my
After your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry land. Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing.
My party stash here. Let's see, so we got the necro pants. Which can allow me to summon a specter, but I do like Spirit Thunder because it increases my maximum essence and attack damage, restores essence, which is very nice. I don't remember where I got it, but I think I got it later on in the story. I forgot if I was going to use this or not. Still don't know if this actually does bleed damage. It's only 5%, so let's see. I'll use this because I do use dodging quite a bit, and I like the extra essence. So, power attack damage and might. I could reset my skills and do frost damage. Plus, the extra cast speed is actually pretty good. Actually, I forgot I was wearing that. I'll put that away.
As long as I've got...
Alright, let's see here. Yeah, so it's frost damage. I don't have any frost spells on me, but... Extra essence versus generating essence. I don't know. It might be okay. Stash. 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 Okay, having both that plus the essence might actually be pretty good. Okay, that away.
I've got my feet facing the bow, that is.
Alright, so I don't have any unique weapons to enchant at the moment. So let's head out. Okay, up there. Technically, I don't really have to talk to Kai all the time, but Oh no, I wanted to. Okay, so that icon there means it's dangerous. I think. You know what? I think I'll do that side quest there. It's not too far.
Clearly his tits. Someone was actually brazen enough to sneak into the camp for this. Tits.
People are angry. You can't see how much good we've done.
Hey, another Arctis.
And that's exactly what happened to those.
Alright. Oh, wait. Right. I forgot that I was going to change my skills. So let's go ahead. So I got lightning, fire, and frost. So I could get all 4 spells here. That would probably be pretty nice. Let's reset my skill points here. So so I got my frost spells. I guess I'm a frost wizard now. So I find something else that'll increase my lightning or fire damage. I could do blast, I guess. Bounce might be okay. So, power attack with the wand might be pretty good. Okay. Now, do I want to do... really care about the stamina drain too much of the dodging, so frost accumulation. I guess all of them do frost, except for chill blade, which is just alright. I guess. Alright. I am a frost wizard apparently now.
Wax 10!
I was just getting warmed up.
Welcome to the club. Your first job is to bring us a bear egg. Don't come back until you do. Beneath the main text is the word idiot scratched out but still faintly legible. That's rough. Well, Kai could actually do that too. So I go to the path. But I don't actually see a path, so let's go this way. I mean, there is actually a path this way. Alright, so that does bring me up there.
Venture past the palisades at your own risk. There's no guarantee of safety out in the wilds.
Fair enough.
Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down, too.
Indeed. Alright, so... Doesn't seem like there's anything... This... It technically looks like it ends, but... Let's see where it goes. Hey-ya! I forgot I could jump. In Pillars of Eternity, you'd have to do the long way around. Alright, let's see here. Bunch of Zorps.
Zarps. They may be small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful.
Yeah. Let's see if I can...
Unseen, unheard.
Got a bunch of people just looking at them, so...
Whack 10!
Remind me not to spook you.
The spell's not bad, but it does take a while to actually get going. Yeah. There's some treasure up there, treasure down there.
You're mine now! Stop right there!
Worse than rough!
I did forget that I have my grenades, technically. What kind of grenades? There's a plant there. Looks like there's something up there. It goes that way. Yeah.
Worse than rough!
Tell me what's good for you!
Worse than rough!
Yeah, I forgot I didn't do the blood magic. So I thought that I saw that there was a spell somewhere. Or, treasure. Somewhere. Alright, it's up there. So how do I get there? So maybe I'm gonna have to go around like that. Okay, let me just do that. I do like that I have infinite stamina apparently for running, but not for attacking. Alright, so looks like I gotta go this way. I don't know if there's anything up here.
Yes, they'll never stop me.
Nobody thought would happen.
Well, Annexley's Grimoire. I refused to return to Paradise in shame. I vowed I would correct the formula to my imbued gunpowder. By the gods, I think I've finally done it. After many trials and experiments, including nearly burning down my camp, now I'm finally approaching the pinnacle of success. Extracting the essence from primal flame was an arduous and dangerous task, but now it's done. All that's left is to siphon this energy into a batch of gunpowder. As a precaution for this first attempt, I moved to a cliff overlooking my camp. It would not do to actually burn it down. Those fools that left me will regret it once I'm done. I call this new invention flame powder. They'll be the first to feel its sting. Alright, well. There's some grave robbers. I'll deal with them afterwards. Once I'm done with this. Crystals. Not crystals, plants. Okay, so that must have been the treasure. Ooh, I thought I was not gonna make that. Armor fit for the wilds, upgrade your armor with the workbench. I don't wanna. Hey,
this is the Hangman's place, or was. It's the Zarups now.
So can I don't think I can pull that up. Shit, I can. Level up.
I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zarup holding hands. What do you see?
Well, it's certainly not enchanted.
You'd know better than me. Take a look around before we go.
Got a new ability point. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go with. Well, I already leveled that up. Oh, right, I got a point. Essence. actually don't know how strong these are. Grimoire. Right. Totally forgot. That could be useful if I was more of an assassin type. Not so. I can increase the skill points of my companion now. It's nice that I can max out my companions eventually. Higgins' journal. Happened again. When I was heat up my soup tonight, I heard that same scratching, and sure enough, the Zorp was outside. Dragged my chair in front of the door, but didn't try to break through. He just poked around the weed patch and stared at me through the window. What does it want? Do Zorps always bother people like this? Worse yet, why do I sometimes feel tempted to let it in? I keep having this dream about it. I'm always sitting at my table, and the Zorp is there, and we're looking at a loaf of bread on a plate. When I reach for the bread, I wake up. What if it's the same Zorp and it's just curious? What if it's hungry? I mean, what could hurt? What am I thinking? This place has scrambled my head.
Anything juicy?
She's been having dreams about a Zorp. What do you make of that?
Well, Dehangan's the only one who can make sense of it. We should talk to her.
Is treasure somewhere. Must be somewhere else. How did I miss this? Okay. So now we can go down here, so I'm just gonna fast travel. Zorp is friend? Technically, I guess. I mean, not 100% sure. And most Zorps are not friends at all. Spent ability points. Oh, right. I did not actually spend it, did I? I don't know what I actually want to spend. guess. No. Can I unlock all those things? I'm not sure if it's actually possible, but because I don't know what the max level is. But when I did New Game Plus, it allowed me to level up, so possibly.
Oh, please tell me I can go home now.
I found a journal in your cabin. It was interesting.
You read my journal? That's private. Why would you do a thing like that?
You have an arcane connection with one of the Zorops, don't you?
You're... All right, you're not wrong. But it may be more than that. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't?
Sure.
Like you'd do anything to find out why you're meant to be here?
Yeah, basically every day of my life.
That's a stupid question, isn't it? Of course you'd understand. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question was, who got the other half? I thought if I could meet this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorip.
Well, I mean, that sounded pretty cool. Might be the only one in the world with the Zorop twin.
But what do I do about it? How do I not think about what I can never have? I'm so... I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. Lost. Again.
Spend time with the Zorop? It could be the only way you'll ever find peace.
Are you serious?
I've heard of stranger soul twins, and this, if you can believe it, you'll be fine.
How could anything be worse than a Zorip?
Do you want to hear the story about the Vithrak?
And they live to tell the tale? Maybe I do have a chance. I'll go. I'll be brave. I'll find it. I really hope you're right. Oh, I forgot. You still deserve to be paid for your time, if nothing else. I didn't think... Well, it's nice to get help from an Adiran. I'll say that much.
I don't actually know about the Vithrak, but that other option, the tale about the dragon, that one is actually in Pillars of Eternity 1. I believe in the White March DLC, so they might be referencing that. Upgrade your armor at the workbench. Okay, I guess I'll really want to, but I mean, I do like this armor actually. Alright. I guess I'll upgrade. Yeah, Zorops are lizards. Yeah, they're kind of like kobolds, and they do like worship dragons and stuff like that. So I think it's somewhat similar.
Nice work. That'll help against whatever we face out there.
Thanks, Kai. I'm glad to have your words of wisdom.
The living lands are a
something.
Welcome back. What can Daggerda do for you?
The Greaves, they're not unique, so sell. I don't really need to sell everything. I can just break down stuff. Like how even the common arquebus is like more than double the damage of the bow. But the bow has higher crit chance. So, I do like that. Alright, so I got the Vindictive Band. It hits deal poison damage. Again, I don't really need it. It's nice, I guess. Although having more essence is kind of better. Alright. Actually, no, I'll use that for this. There's like treasure everywhere. But I don't really know if it's worth it to try and get. Let me in. Okay, fine. Okay. I got bounties, ancient memory, parkour and cash, party camp, strength of danger. Alright, so let's fast travel over here. Because there is actually something over in that area that I want to check out. Alright, where's this lady with the Zorups? Oh, guess they're not here. Alright. Okay, so let's go this way now. Hiya! Not that way.
Bad luck to hang around a graveyard. Maybe we should move on.
Hi there, friends.
Who the fuck? Huh. If it isn't a damn godlike, here in the flesh.
That's no godlike. There aren't any godlikes around anymore.
Seriously, Tiny? Do you not see that face? Use your fucking eyes for once.
I still don't like it when you call me that.
Tiny's got a point, though. Thought your kind had vanished.
Well, clearly not.
Though, I don't recognize whose godlike you are, with whatever that is on your face. Now, is there a reason you're here, besides being a pain in my ass and holding up our job?
I'm here to put you leeches down. Grave robbing is an offense punishable by death. I guess in that world it is. I don't know if that's a thing for around modern times.
I should have listened to Ma. I swear, I never wanted to be a looter. The man's gotta eat.
You fucking coward. I should have expected this from you.
Let me go, and I'll never disturb a gravesite again. I swear to all the gods.
You little shit!
Fine. Get out of here.
All right, thank you. Ma would thank you too.
You know this was your last chance, Tiny. If I ever see you again.
Oh, no, you don't!
Next one's mine.
Just like the good old days.
Did you enjoy that? Well, they've already opened it, so no point of leaving it to sit out there, I guess. You generally weren't expecting a fuck. Honestly, me neither. I keep forgetting that this is a mature game. You're good, right?
I'll never rob a grave again, I swear.
Alright. I'll let you do it. If you do, well, you saw what happened to your friends. Right. Yeah, he's doing that. Zoom!
Even Parbrunan walls can't stand against this place. Right behind you.
Nice.
Where's the treasure? Ah, there's treasure up here. Dude left all of his grenades here. Penalties for grave robbing, legally defined as abuse of a corpse, desecration of graves, or unauthorized exhumation, or treated as serious felonies across the United States. Offenders typically face 1 to 10 years in prison, steep financial fines, and additional charges for property damage or theft. Oh, well, that's good to know. Scorched Journal. Mudfish Journal is blackened and charred, but one entry remains more or less legible. Those fools will find neither peace nor succor with Octav's crew. They blame me for nearly burning the camp down, but it was the name of progress. Besides, almost is the operative word here. Not like anything caught fire that badly. Still, I suppose they have a point. I need to be more careful. My control over the flames has increased greatly since that accident. But it would be foolish not to learn from past mistakes. This next experiment we conducted away from the camp. There's a nearby ridge that served well. Isolated, yet this camp still in view. Agron willing, a breakthrough is right around the corner for me. So I've already found that guy. He kind of blew himself up. Kind of sucks to be him. Alright. Well, I guess technically this isn't grave robbing. He's a firebender. I mean, in a way, sure, yeah. I'm a ice bender. Only because I got gloves that increase my ice damage. So I figured I would use it.
Parbrunan built these walls and much of Paradis centuries ago. Much of their work still stands.
Holy shite.
Worse than rotten! Left flank! Time to grab.
Oh, I need healing. Spear.
Zarab's ahead.
It probably could have been easier to sneak around and do it that way, but I am nothing if not unsettled. Where's that thing? Somewhere. What if I...
Worse than rough! Nice! Worse than rough!
Mogren's fury. Keep it away from gunpowder, or you'll be as bald as me.
Alright, where is this treasure? I see it up there, but I don't see a way to it.
Quiet as the depths.
One for you!
Ah, interesting. It was able to set fire to stuff. Alright, let's see. Ow. Bitch. Did that hurt me? Pretty sure it hurt me. Book appears to be a treatise on establishing power and curbing rebellion. To achieve true victory, one must target the youth. You will never convert the old guards, too stubborn in their heathen ways. But the young, they're flexible, malleable, and if all else fails, easy targets. When first asserting control over a population, a show of force recommended. Kill children and their parents will follow. Hope is like a Zorb egg, best ground underfoot. The last line is circled. Following is annotated below it. I'll practice on Zorb eggs. Crushing throats should be easier after that. Especially boots like these. Well, those boots were not made for walking. Oof. Gosh. That hurt. Yeah, another one. Note dagger. Warning. Fish in area have strange growths, possibly fungal, rotten water. Do not catch, do not eat. Fair enough. Might actually be a little bit off the trail here. Eh, not too much. There's the cemetery. So, oh, there's that man. Oh, yes. Yes. Got it. Okay, so that is a plant that's good to upgrade my weapons. Zoom. It's a bear. I wonder if I can stab the bear.
You take lead.
I can.
Nice shot.
Damn, that was good.
Wilds are getting deadlier by the day, but people have to eat.
Yes, very much shrooms. Take drugs, fight bear. Stab.
Another glorious battle.
Some of those are intimidatingly tall. They are, kinda, yeah. Also, the fact that, you know, my character is short, so that probably has something to do with it. Oh, crap. More bears.
Worse than rough.
Ha ha ha!
Next one's
A rot seeps through here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
Oh, there's that face again. Or that voice again. Yeah, the mushrooms do get kind of tall, but my character is also really short because I'm playing as an Orlan, which are, I think even shorter than dwarves. Fruit speckled damage. Hey, Bo. We shouldn't be seeing bears in Dawnshore, not this time of year. Either the seasons have gone mad or the bears have. Tracked one of them to a pillar of Adra. Was it my imagination or was the creature praying? Something's very wrong out here. Be dangerous to sneak in for a closer look, but danger never stopped me before.
I'm always telling visitors we're not as crazy as they've heard.
You're gonna say it's a Zorob's voice, but that would make sense.
Didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you want.
Here it comes.
Yeah, no, it's the voice of my patron god or goddess. I'm not actually 100% sure.
I got a bad feeling about whatever that bear's chomping on. Glad you're on my side. That's a bad way to go.
Coming in hot.
It's almost like the brambles are trying to crush that house.
Yugi's higher than the average bear. That they are. Corn syrup. Oh shit, we got multiple bears. I mean, I've got magic, so I'm not really too worried about it. But...
Good one! Worse than rough!
I see something. There it is. You accidentally full screen Twitch. How do you go back to default? Should be in the corner. Let me see. Let me pull up my stream. How do I pull up my stream? Let's see, I think the dashboard? Stream manager. Oh, you fixed it? Okay. Yeah, it's in the corner. Also, that that made my frame stutter like a lot. Trying to pull open that. Something's changed in the living lands. Used to be that an honest merchant could come and go as they please. Now, if it isn't the Zorps, it's the bears. If it isn't the bears, it's the bandits. And if it isn't the bandits, it's the tree folk. Feels like civilization's getting pushed out like a sliver of glass. Enough is enough. I'm hopping on the first ship back to the Eastern Reach. Might as well stop to gather some mushrooms on my way out so it isn't a total loss. Looks like you were really examining that closely. Yeah, that's just how my model freezes, I guess. It loses tracking. So alright, looks like we gotta go here.
Ready, aim.
I mean, I could easily burn it with the Magran's Fury that I got.
Quiet as the depths.
Dab.
Another one down.
Magran's Blessing. I didn't level up, right?
The scourge invades. Claw it out.
Let me just make a save here. Wish there was a quick save.
It breathes. It is close.
Yes. Oh, strange breath or voice in my ears. I was gonna say in my face, but that doesn't make sense. I mean, I guess it's technically true. Yeah.
That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
Claviger Emond. Unfortunately, I cannot dispatch any of my animal monsters to your grove, not until you can guarantee their safe passage. The Adarian presence in Paradise has complicated our diplomatic relations, but you already knew that when you built them an embassy. Ambassador.
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the bear and we'll talk after.
This one's mine.
Ooh, shit. That didn't actually do anything. That was weird. Ow, ow. Why is it that my bow wasn't doing much? Oh, Jesus.
Didn't stand a chance! Take that, you monstrosity!
Well done! Poor bastard. One of Ludwine's toy soldiers. I never even learned their name. Not that it would have done us any good. Oh, my savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely.
Wink. Don't thank the gods, thank me.
I wouldn't have stood a chance against that beast. I owe you my life. Ambassador Falchion Heelguard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say.
Well, I was held up at Fort Northreach. I came as quickly as I could.
Oh, pity you were too late for the Claviger. A damn good fellow. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted?
Keep talking like that, Ambassador. Kai might start mistrusting us.
I found it pays to be prudent about the company you keep in Paradise. The Empire doesn't have many friends on these shores.
Hey, not with that attitude.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the Claviger? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late.
It'd be a shame if word got around you killed him. Pay up and I'll say it didn't happen. Well, actually, do we know that he killed the Claviger? Because, I mean, it is kind of suspicious. I mean, well, I mean, you only meet him like this one time, or at least you only meet the Claviger once. But I don't. I mean, like when you first meet the ambassador, he does seem kind of suspicious. So I mean, it's really just extortion, I guess, if he didn't do it. Like, you know, just straight up lying. Yeah, you know, I don't like this guy anyway, so...
I don't appreciate extortion tactics from the Emperor's envoy. Take it, and let us not speak of this again. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad.
Well, it's not madness, it's an illness. A malady of the soul.
So, the rumors of plague were true. The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me?
Just a bit lightheaded after the fight. It'll pass.
Well, that's encouraging. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do?
What if the Aedra is the source of the blight and Strangler?
You suspect a connection. Interesting. Audra is said to be filled with essence, soul stuff. And maybe the essence will respond to a godlike's touch. Oh, just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
Dun 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 dun. Let's go and collect the stuff here. Yeah, I mean, the ambassadors seemed kind of suspicious from the get-go. Like, with the whole, of course it was the bear, you know, that kind of thing. And, you know, just his general vibe, he just seems kind of suspicious to me. I mean, granted, I don't have any proof at all. But, like, he just seems like the kind of guy that would kill somebody out in the middle of nowhere and then pin it on the thing nearby that, you know, would probably eat the person, not necessarily leave his body there, since we've already seen that.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We wake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting.
You've been speaking to me since Fort Northreach. What do you want?
We were drowning in our nightmares for so long. Your hand was a branch. Escape! We reached for you. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured. But you too are alone in your strangeness.
Alone in my strangeness, indeed. If I'm familiar to you, do you know whose godlike I am?
Godlike? This term means nothing to us. But why would you belong to another, shackled to their will? Shackled like us to rot and corruption. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear. Poor us. Poor you.
Fort Northreach, the bear, this place. The same plague, isn't it?
Yes. The air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see where it spreads. It is an infection. A foreign body invades, the host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do?
Well... I mean, I guess I would try to heal it. But also putting it down would probably be good if we can't heal it. Yeah, I guess try to heal it.
Nurse it, care for it, grow it like the vines. We were loved once, perhaps. We remember, almost. A thought, like motion in the water.
Look, I came to see what's wrong with the strangleroot. Can you help or not?
The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it?
Yeah, sure, why not?
A favor for a favor, then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. Retire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
Okay, crazy, god lady, maybe? We don't really know. Swoosh. Heal. Dream Touch. Heals and revives all nearby allies and deals damage over time to nearby Delimgan, Dream Thralls, and Vessels.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail.
I experienced a metaphysical spasm followed by a brief vision.
An attack on your very soul. Well, such an event could have killed someone, or worse.
Be careful where you go saying that. Nowadays, that kind of talk makes people nervous.
Inquisitor Ludwine will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwine is obsessed with our security. Sees enemies lurking around every corner.
Shouldn't the Steel Garrote report to us?
The Steel Garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves. We have our interest in the living lands, and they have theirs. A mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor.
I guess we'll see.
Ah, you're going to be troublesome, aren't you? At least you're on our side. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Ah, Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this.
So, are you following us then? I guess so.
Whatever the Inquisitors want, she can't be worse than that bear. Can she?
See, my treasure. there. I don't see a way to get it though. Nothing down here. Oh well. I tried. Body? There's the body. Yeah.
You are full of surprises, Envoy. I'd heard God Knights have strange powers, but I've never known one to heal an entire grove. Guess your Emperor really did send the right person for the job, huh? Still, you have your work cut out for your parodies. Enjoy the calm while you can.
I got my... There is a chest. If I can get to it. Maybe.
The path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way back. I'm well enough to see myself out. Thank you for your concern.
Alright, that's fair. Hiya! Alright, so it must be in here. There it is. A random pistol. Dual pistol is actually extremely powerful. But I kind of like the wands. I don't know why. Fun. So we are here at our camp. Let's see if we can upgrade the stuff. I got points. Alright, what do I want to upgrade? Increases stamina penalty for medium and heavy armor. That might be good if, I mean, most of these I don't really need. Yeah. Alright, what did I get anything? Oh yeah, I did. So I guess ultimately, if I get both this and the fighter stamina one, then that actually might end up being possibly better. Wait. Alright, this I don't need. Steel girl boots are also nothing. What build am I aiming for? Mostly just ranged. So, where's my chest? Stash. So the armor that I've got right now is medium. And I do like it. This is actually pretty good for caster. It does seem to be my go-to, yeah. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset my abilities again. So what I'll do is I'll get the passives that I want. I'm going to decrease the stamina penalty. And then the recovering of damage might actually be not too bad, but we'll say critical strike. I have a bow, but I'm not really using it. Just stay on cost dodge. Use my essence as well. So jolting touch kind of takes a little bit too long to actually do. Same thing with Fan of Flame. So I like Chill Blades. The ones that are AoE are fine, but I don't really care for them too. At least the duration AoEs are kind of not that great. They're all kind of durations. Let's see. Increasing my bones. I don't actually use the power attacks that often with them, so I'm actually not going to worry about that. But more of that. Let's see. Fan of Flames. I believe Jolting Touch. And Blast of Frost. They all just... You have to sit there and wait for the attack to stop happening. So it's a little bit of annoyance. Let's see. So it kind of does put me in a vulnerable position, yeah, because they're kind of short range, so you do have to get close. I do kind of like the minor missiles. I also like the bear. So, I mean, I might try that. Let's see. Wizard, Crackling Bolt. Crackling Bolt's weird, because it does do decent damage, but also bounces back and forth. So it's a little bit weird. Fireball's decent. I tried Blizzard, and that was just okay. It's got a pretty large AoE. I do kind of prefer single target. I don't really need any of these higher level spells, actually. So I'll get minor missiles. That, along with Chill Blades, is pretty good for, you know, single target. a good bear. Let's see. Upgrade my bow. Sharpshooter seems like it could be useful, but I'm not 100% sure. So right now I've got one of the spells. I can get 4 godlike spells, but why is that? Well, I mean, I just don't necessarily need it. Look at the dodge, because I do actually use that quite a bit. Let's see. That. I guess getting my health back might be pretty good. Oh, I guess I'll do that. Most of these are melee focused. Okay, I think we're good. Why was I unsure? I just don't really need it.
Hilgard doesn't seem like the kind of man you'd send to the frontier, does he? You seem much better suited to it.
Alright, let's see here. So we got a new spear, or shield. Chance to avoid melee damage and maximum stamina. It's not too bad, I guess. Grimoire. I don't know what happens if I upgrade the Grimoires. Oh, the ability cost goes down. Oh, okay, I mean, that's not too bad, I guess. Bow going up is pretty decent. No, I need more pelts. Okay. Do I want to upgrade my bow? Or do I want to wait until I get a unique one? I think I'll wait. Because I can get new ones relatively quickly, so... Alrighty. Let's go to Paradis. Yeah, that actually helps out a lot. Oh, look at this big boy. Hey there, friend. You eat that grass. You deserve it. Alright, so we are going... Oh yeah, we gotta go to Paradis. Oh, the Parabellum cache is that way. Well, I'll find that after. Fractured shore, rubber walls, or camp. Okay, so instead of walking all the way down there, we'll just fast travel. And I can always exit to previous location, but I don't need to. Bridge this way.
That's far enough, Outlander. Well, well. If it isn't the new arrival. So eager to make a name for herself.
If you're looking for the ambassador, I already found him.
Well, aren't you the little do-gooder? Me and Pod, we aren't so fond of Outlanders. Especially ones looking as strange as you. For all we know, you're one of those sick bastards. A plague carrier. A blight on our fair city.
I see we have arrived at the paranoid yokel stage of the outbreak.
Hey, boss. If she's really sick, maybe we shouldn't get too close.
Shut up, Pod. Let me do the talking.
Her name is
You're doing
Paul.
great so far. Really menacing.
No one brings the plague into my town, Outlander. No one. At least you can die knowing it wasn't personal.
Do it then. My spirit will just tell a watcher who killed me.
Boss, is that true?
What did I tell you, Pod? I do the talking.
Oh, could a watcher really do that? Track down a murderer by asking the dead who killed him?
Yes, they can. Nod slowly while smiling.
Oh, God. I've made a terrible mistake.
Nicely done.
I can't do this anymore. Thieving and killing, it's just not in my blood.
You ungrateful nitwit! Once I'm done with the Outlander, I'm coming after you.
It's a different person.
Good. I was getting tired of listening to them anyway.
Fair time. Damn. Good bear.
That's one for us.
Cryptic letter. We'll pay a handsome bounty for information on the Idarian ambassador, their daily schedule, their preferred wine. Nothing is beneath our interest, and everything has a price. Oh, they're dead now. Thanks, bear. Yeah, no, that wasn't the same. That wasn't the graveyard person. It was just a different one. They act the same.
Nice banner, ain't it? I found it on the beach, covered in bird shit. Must have washed ashore from parts unknown.
Okay.
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. The ambassador's expecting you.
Hey, it's Sinric.
Good work out there, Envoy. Only just arrived, and you're already the talk of the town. Well, the ambassador ordered me to give you free access to the city. No idea why he's calling the shots all of a sudden, but...
That sounds ominous.
Anyway, you can go on ahead. The ambassador's expecting you.
Thank you, Captain. You've been very helpful.
Just doing my job. Once you're in the city, you'll find the Adiran embassy due north of the gatehouse. Take care, Envoy.
What? No parting words from me? After all the time we spent together?
Shove off, Muttonhead. How's that for a parting word?
With talk like that, it's no wonder the Adirans think we need a little civilizing. At least I'm in good company now. Right?
She looked the same to you? She wasn't. It was a different person. They only have so many NPC models, I guess. Here is Paradise, or Paradise.
Envoy!
And game over! This is where we meet our god.
You should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here?
Something tells me I'm not in the living lands anymore. Where am I?
A space within emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive.
I'm dead? At least it was quick. Guess it could be worse.
Worse? You died. Someone cut short your span. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind.
Hopefully, the next life is kinder to me and my killer, whoever they are.
They hurt you, but we do not hear rage hissing in you like a serpent. Why?
There's no point in hanging on to anger. All I can do is move on.
Soften. Quiet. You would accept the winter before spring, but you do not understand. Your soul is imprisoned here, as are we. But we can help you. We could send you back. Just this once.
What do you mean, send me back? How?
The minnow can slip the fisher's net, even while the prize remains. And the fox chews its leg off to escape the hunter's snare. It is the only way. We will use our waning strength to free you. Then you must find us. Free us from our prison.
This is gonna hurt, isn't it?
Immensely. Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands.
I'm sorry about all the trouble.
You're alive. Somehow. That's what counts.
Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill.
Thank you, Kai. I won't forget it.
Hey, I'm sure you would have slung me over your back too, if our situations were reversed.
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died.
Does this mean my soul's gonna awaken to its past lives?
A night of heavy drinking could awaken your soul. Who knows what death could do to it?
What does this mean for her? Should she expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible.
Well, I already had a vision. Someone was asking for my help.
Sounds like the echo of a past life. I wish I could tell you more. This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul.
A watcher can see what's invisible to the likes of us.
You've worked with one before. Good. You have an open mind. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job.
Okay, yeah, I'll find the watcher. Just point me in the right direction.
Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you.
Thank you, Liviana.
Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy.
You've given me a lot of directions.
Apologies. Paradise is a bit of a maze, especially to newcomers.
Don't worry. I know my way around. Which is why I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up.
Not so fast. What's your stake in all this?
Your troops are going to be on edge until your killer's found, and some of us still have to live here.
Sorry to have dragged you in.
Hey, my schedule was clear. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone. And we should talk back at camp. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
I don't even know what to how to understand it, and I played this game before. It's definitely a very...
Hey! I had a dream about you.
What?
In my dream, you were surrounded by light, but it was shining from inside. You weren't alone either. There were others. Some of them loved you, others were afraid of you, but they all followed you. Also, there was a tree that... It wasn't a tree? Oh, it made sense at the time. I can't remember anymore. It's a pity dreams aren't made to last. I'll pull through. Liviana's taking good care of me.
Letter from pure Miss Severno. Emerald Stair is not the same without you. My animancers are in desperate need of guidance. I understand why you left, but your talents are wasted on that nest of vipers. You've had enough healing the body. Come back with us, to us, and work on healing the soul. Pure Miss Severno is another place that we can go to. It's another important place that I messed up the quest line in, so I'll have to remember to do things a little bit differently. I've compared the local herbs to the ones imported from Adir. If my findings are accurate, then everything that grows in the living lands is more potent. Everything. Cures as well as poisons. Of course, all the best ingredients grow in the deadliest part of the jungle, so maybe I should harvest a few seeds and pay someone to grow them in the Republic just to see what happens. Or maybe I shouldn't contaminate the mainland so I understand what I'm dealing with. Yeah, that seems like a bad idea to you know, introduce an invasive species to your country. Probably not a great idea. Alright. So we've got some side quests here. Got the embassy here. Going this way to the Watcher. The Watcher's actually like somewhere up here, but this way goes to the door. So she said to go up the stairs and around. Also, she is a store. So.
Any injuries I should know about? No?
Alright, let's see here. What do I got that I don't need? Actually, those I can break down. Anything here? Some of this stuff I don't necessarily need. Oh, loot. Right. I can actually sell these. I always forget to do that. Alright, up the stairs and around.
Godlike. Interested in saving a couple of lives?
Maybe. That's it for me.
So, you're that godlike, the Adiran envoy. You're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle root, right?
You clearly want something from me. When is it?
I'm just trying to help some friends of mine. They're Adirans, but they've had a string of bad luck. Is there any chance you could lend them a hand?
Yeah, I can try.
Galarde. Lawfled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of Adirans. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then, you'd struggle to find an Adiran in the city. Now they're everywhere. Anyway, with all these Adirans coming in, Lawfled and Gladwine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now, but they mean to leave for Thirdborn.
Adirans in the shantytown. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are Paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladwine, poor soul, He's gone blind from bad drink.
They make herbal remedies for such things.
Exactly. And the required herbs grow in the wilds around Paradis. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary folks, but for the Adiran envoy, for the hero who braved the strangle route, I'm sure it will be no problem.
Ending with flattery is a nice touch.
Agrasima.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Many thanks, envoy. Oh, there is one more thing they need. Land deeds. They've already paid for them. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District, Mako, who was handling the paperwork.
And why hasn't he?
I don't know. That's the problem. Mako and I had a falling out a while back. It's best if someone else goes.
Alright, I'll talk to him.
Thank you, envoy. God bless you.
Yeah, she's nice. And there is a side quest down that way, but we'll get to that after. I believe this is the embassy. Or should it be? I think so. Hey, it's our friend, Garrick.
You died? But you're here? Gods, am I glad to see you. Still can't believe you're alive.
Yeah, me too. There's a lot of books here. I would like to read them. Contrary 11. I don't know if any of these have any new stuff. Ah, here we are.
Envoy, is it really you?
In the flesh, maybe.
I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel?
Well, I've considered chartering a boat back to Adir.
Homesick already? After what you've been through, I can't say I blame you. But there's work to be done on the frontier. Good work, and I need you here at my side. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. Captain Cynric said you have a missive for me from the Emperor.
Yep, here you are.
Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness, at least someone understands the gravity of our situation.
Gravity, absolutely.
You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles.
You're referring to how I healed the Aedra and the strangle root.
Well, not to mention your abrupt and untimely death. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the Dream Scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities.
Frown thoughtfully, assuming it's not already here.
Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire.
I assume those are the people responsible for my death.
Your instincts do you credit. They were paradisans once, law-abiding laborers. Now, they're fugitives and oath-breakers hiding amongst the populace. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open.
They seem to have it out for us specifically. You know why?
Something about a labor dispute gone wrong, I think. The Steel Garrote got involved, and it turned quite ugly.
A lot of disputes arise because people here have strong aversion to being told what to do.
I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the living lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwine demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisian rebels must face justice.
Well, I mean, I guess, sure. But, the Dream Scourge is really my top priority.
True, but you can't investigate the Dream Scourge if you're dead.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise.
I'll consider him. Thanks for the recommendation. Honestly, Marius is actually one of my favorite characters in the game, so... I mean, I do like Kai, mostly because of his voice actor, but Marius and one of the other later companions is usually who I roll with.
I can tell you're skeptical, but remember that you're an outsider here, and a lot of Kith aren't exactly thrilled to see so many Adirans in their midst.
New weeds, a new beast in the tall grass. Predator or mate?
As you've seen firsthand, you could use some local help, especially if we really are after Paradisans.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another.
I could figure that out myself. Just point me towards the nearest lab.
I'm sure that a scholar of your prestige is more than capable of self-diagnosis, but time is of the essence. Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it.
My colleagues at the Imperial Archives are never gonna believe this.
You'll have tales aplenty, that's for certain. And a long tapestry of battle scars. We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return.
2000.
Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
Fair enough. Shrieks are probably pretty good. A journal. Sent letter. Claviker Emond, I know the blading of the string of is cause for concern. I would strongly discourage any trade deal that involves buying additional crops from BRMS Verno. We cannot endorse blasphemous trade of animacy, much less welcome it to our dinner tables. That seems like him and the Claviger had a little bit of argument. I see some.
Wish that Sawbones would hurry up. Wow, it's really you. I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet you. You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but I think I dislocated my shoulder, and I might have broken some ribs.
You look like a bear tried to have you for lunch. What happened?
My brother Cadman and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and guards. What else? The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so he sent me back for help. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. We've seen a lot, but no place like this. I fear for their lives, Envoy.
Say no more. I'll go after.
Gods, do you mean it? I can't thank you enough. They descended into the temple through a route off the Pilgrim's Path, just north of the city. You'll know you're headed the right way when you see trail markers and rock stacks the Pilgrims left behind. We posted a guard out front, Sedgwin. Let her know I sent you.
she'll let you pass.
Yep, alright, I'll do it.
Especially my brother, Cadman. Don't forget him. You'll probably find the expedition with the relic we were searching for. Whatever that is. Thank you for hearing me out, Envoy.
Alright, so, I see some red dots up there. Which means that there's, enemies. But this
Wouldn't want their diplomats going hungry or sober.
Interesting. Alright, so I am going to end the stream here. There are some side quests and stuff like that that I can accept, but that obviously will be something that I can do, you know, off stream. I'm mostly gonna focus on the main quests on stream, so. But otherwise, I do love this game a lot. It's like a smaller scale Skyrim, but with more fun fighting. So, that is all for today. I will definitely continue this tomorrow. Hopefully I have less deaths. But when I level up more, I can get more health and stuff like that. So shouldn't be too bad. I do got a whole lot of places to go to. The game's got like 4 main areas, 3 main areas, something like that. I still hope that eventually one day we'll get DLCs that expand the map and stuff like that, because I do really like this game. Because there's like a whole bunch of areas that we could totally go to, but they kind of left it empty. So yeah, anyways, so thanks so much everybody for stopping by. When I export this, I'm gonna cut off like the first few minutes because I was talking into a microphone that wasn't working. So see you later.